So this is the auto team for top 10%. Top 10% lets you 30 face gaze. I couldn't figure out a way to push this into the top 5%, unfortunately. This current Elena setup, her mechanics require you to do certain things at the right time, which makes it a lot harder to get higher scores. The team that I'm going to use scores like high 7 million, which is good enough for the top 6%. And we can also take a look at some other scores. So if you are, for at the moment this video is being made, if you are high 7 million, that's within the top 6%. 7 million is within the top 7%. And then even as low as 6.2 million is also within the top 7%. There's also, if you do the team, like the actual good team from my other video, and you only make it to phase 1 and then you die, that's good enough for the top 3% with about 11.8 million. That's with a 7 hit rotation though. If you're doing a 6 hit rotation, you'd probably be around 11 million instead. And that would still probably be good enough for the top 4% or top 3% maybe. And if you do the good team up through the second break phase and die in the third phase instead, you're 100% safe for top 5%. I don't think enough people are going to push to make that not safe, because right now the top 100, the bottom probably 20 ranks aren't making it through the third phase. But for now, we can take a look at the teams. I will mention which units are replaceable. It's only really one of them. And we can also take a look at their stats. First up, let's take a look at RB, our main DPS. RB is a thief, so he benefits from the Mastery of Thievery thing. And then you just build him full damage with speed, damage boosting artifact, and then you might need a bit of HP because Elena does still do a lot of damage. So if you find him dying a little bit too fast, then give him some HP, though his S2 revive does help with mitigating the death RNG from taking too much, or not RNG, but it helps with mitigating taking too much damage and dying. His replacement, Green Vildred maybe, because Green Vildred is pretty much the same unit, just without the revive. He also has an AoE on S3, and his S1 is a 2-target attack, so he'll do pretty much just about as well as RB. You just might need a bit more HP to make sure that you don't actually die. You could try it with a single target thief, like Remnant Violet, or where's regular Violet, or Sid, or anybody really. It's just without the extra hit on the S1, you might find yourself killing the ads a little bit too slow. And then take a look at our main AoE, which is Wukong. He is not optimized at all for Rift. I didn't re-gear any of my units for this. The lifesteal set's completely useless here because Rowan's going to be healing everybody to full every single turn. You don't really need this much HP either because he has Penres on his S2. So you're going to be able to take much less damage than everyone else. And if your DPS is surviving, your Wukong is surviving. Penset's also useless because we're running him skills off, so he's never using S3. Ideally, you would build him with Destruction and Torrent or Crit. Just full DPS with a good amount of speed. And then Artifact, same as RB, just any damage boosting artifact is fine. His replacement it's kind of hard because you want a unit that does full AoEs to help you kill the ads. Holiday Euphine, maybe? I don't know if she does enough damage. I don't know what her mods are. She might do enough damage to kill the ads fast enough. But if you have Wukong, just use him. He's probably better. And just the thing where in the advantages, you need 2 Earth Elemental heroes. So Wukong is an Earth Elemental hero, so he does help with meeting that requirement. You could swap Arbiter Vildred out for regular Vildred, and then swap this out for somebody else, but Wukong's definitely by far the best unit. And then we have A Tywin. A Tywin, his S2 cleanses every time he gets hit, which is useful because Elena has Unhealable when she uses S3, which would normally kill us, but A Tywin just cleanses it off and it's fine. You can just build him speed with HP. His stats don't really matter that much. Speed is a bit nice for helping hit Elena to get her into break phase faster. As long as you're able to enter the second break phase, you're good to go. You're not going to survive the third break phase, so that doesn't really matter too much. Then for his artifact, Crown of Glory is the best one. 20% damage reduction. if you're able, I haven't tested it yet, but if you can survive after using Arius with the damage share, then this would also be fine. There's also Adamant Shield, only 16%, but if your Crown of Glory is only plus 15, then Adamant Shield might be better. Or will be better, rather. His replacement, I tried using Elena, and it worked until it didn't. So I can say that Elena is a very inconsistent replacement, and if you have a Tywin, he's definitely much better. And then there's Rowana, who is not replaceable at all. She's just built with tank stats and some speed. Her stats don't really matter too much either. For Artifact, Touch of Rekos gives you some healing. I actually don't need this at all, I just have it there. And then if you're using the Elena variant, you definitely want Stella Harpa, because since Elena doesn't cleanse all debuffs that consistently like a Tywin, this would help with cleansing off some of the unhealables. Of course, it's RNG, but Elena's S1 is also RNG because it only cleanses one debuff off of 2 allies, and you have to hope it hits the right ones. But since she's getting hit so much from all the dual attacks and stuff, this would be better. And you could put Rekos on Elena or something. So that's it for the units. I will just let a run play out, and you can see how it goes. And hopefully you guys are able to at least make it into the top 10%.
어리석은 불신자들에게 지금 별의 시간이다. 별의 혀가 있어.
아직 늦지 않았네. 목숨을 구걸해 보아라.
성스러운 빛이 모두를 구원하길. 좋네요.
오합 기절이고
놀랍네요. 자비로운 레코스시여, 우리 구보 살펴소서.
자비를 베풀 너무나 무관찬 존재. 얘는 배로 주입해. 이 힘을 보아. 오합 기절이고
그대에게 내릴 거룩한 시련 감내하고 만끽하소서. 다시 싸우세요. 놀랍네요.
아직 늦지 않았네. 목숨을 구걸해 보아라.
절망의 끝에서 시작되는 희망이 모두에게 깃들기를.
오합 기절이고
당신이지 수많은 종 회개할 시간이.
얘는 배로 주입해. 모든 것을 부숴줘. 천천히. 오합 기절이고
믿음을 가지세요. 좋네요. 놀랍네요.
넉 따위에 내가 패배할 것 같나? 사멸의 발소리가 들리고 자비를 베풀 너무나 무가 찬 존재.
성스러운 빛이 모두를 구원하길.
노리야. 오합 기절이고.
어리석은 불신자들에게 지금 별의 차 다시 싸우세요. 발톱
얘는 배로 주입해. 아직 늦지 않았다. 목숨을 구걸해 보아.
자비로운 레코스시여, 우린 굽어 살피소서.
오합 기절이고.
당신이 지은 수많은 죄 회개할 시간입니다.
세금 강림.
별의 혀가 있어. 놀랍나? 좋네요. 차.
자비를 베풀. 너무나 무가 찬 존재. 얘는 배로 주입해.
놀랍나? 그대에게 내린 거룩한 시간, 감내하고 만끽하세요. 발톱